Saya player to op consistently down towards that lower sewers on that A site. And then when it comes down to those retake plays for the guard, right, you want to give up some space. You have an opportunity for Jonah P to just
go. It was quite tight. We should be expecting the same thing over towards the long area now. Tig waiting up for that first approach. It's going to be Jonah P with that first kill. Saya player doing the same thing, but this Nebula is just allowing so many trades, so many 50-50s, but it's the take from Garage that opens things up.
Yeah, Moose not able to hold it down in that back line. Now these two players from LG have to retake from the defender. Spawn Trent already and holding this angle as a spike. They get planted down, but that shock dart, it actually does deny.
Stellar. Now Trent has to not only pick up the spike, but has to go for the plant. But look how close already Mata and Dazzle are. Valen now has to play up on the 1v2 turret around the corner, and he can't even play up on the left side, but the turret actually accidentally detected something. Dazzle and Mata, they tried to go for the 50ers going in. Nebula covering up both choke points here on B, so they should, in theory, be free for the guard, but the shock dart going in through the Nebula strikes down on Saya, and Dazzle's able to get another one. This is now just chaos for the guard. They had their space, they had their util, but now the Nebulas, they start to dissipate. But look at this from behind. Valen clearing up space, able to get a big one, and Trent is there for the trade. That actually equalizes the round, and now they have a red carpet back to C.
Yeah, Trent's already going to make this mad dash, and both of these LG players, Moose and B-Dog, they might get caught off here by Net. Net is going to try and cut them off in this rotation. Needs to get both, or else it's a one and done. He will find the first and immediately backs away. He will regroup with Trent to try and play this 2v1.
Yeah, technically a one and done, but it's because he just booted the hell out of there. So in we go, B-Dog. Can't do anything about it. Put on a guiding light back over towards short when they actually meant to go over on B, but this time they just make their full take. So there goes a Cosmic Divide in the back line, but the Hunter's Fury is there to try to help too. Comes in right on time. 15 seconds left. Still no ground has been made for the guard here on site, but that flash is so big. Tig, a gap in the smoke, but he can only get one. Net with a double, and this now leaves the guard with a 4-on-2. The Cosmic Divide should be going down in a few, and not only that, but I think that the Sova was actually heard. Mata all the way out in the open, and that's the round for the guard. 5-0 start. Yeah, but it is what we expect usually from LG, that they just want to scrap it out. They want to go with the 1v1s, especially if you already have a body in the middle of sight, just to try to delay some time, but it's not going to happen. So in we go. Smoke in the middle of sight. B-Dog going in with the knives. Oh, there goes the right click. Now it makes it a bit more possible for the guard. Oh, never mind. LG. Oh, wait. Moose goes in for her 2K. Takes down Trenton Valen with one.
I'm low-key thinking LG might want to save if they can't find a picture, especially if Moose goes down, but he doesn't. Moose will pick off the first. A 3 versus 2 down to just 2 here. And that recon bolt.
Oh, and they
now
ping.
they know where Trent is. The shock dart's just buying a couple of extra seconds as they're trying to isolate this fight. This is lovely util from the Viper.
Oh,
But Valen, the tiniest gap in the poison orb is what finds him.
Though, for this burst out over on B, there is going to be that turret spawning. Wet Dazzle out with a peek early. But the hub trapped into the turret, it does essentially nothing for Dazzle. He's able to get absolutely nothing. Saya, oh, that's a little bit unfortunate to say the least. Waits for the pop off the smoke, and now the lockdown clearing out the rest of the site, but the spike's still planted. And with control from the guard, they still have the angle. B-Dog can't do it.
Just enough time. Net slowing the retake from this east side down, and now the guard up 9-0. Another exit frag, but that's really all she wrote.
Oh, no!
Doesn't even escape with the operator. So again, going.
LG actually won an actual initial contact, and there you go. 2 of them going in their favor. As Moose pushes out of the smoke, now Saya is trying to compensate for it. That's to say the least. He's going right into the middle of sight, where he's actually already spotted 2 because of this recon. Saya! All alone! Able to get 2, entering for the guard. Oh, LG, what more do you need to do?
Walk in, Saya finds a double. B-Dog on the flank. They're going to try and make this 2-prong to retake work. It will be Trent to make this first contact. Guiding Light catches nothing in towards spawn, and B-Dog is gifted nothing. Okay, there's a nice little flick. He's got the knives out now. The take is coming from Garage.
This is a good split, and the high-low actually works. He spotted the man in the back line. B-Dog knows he's in back left, and the headshot hits right on target for B-Dog. Alongside Jonah P, but Jonah P doesn't get spotted. They think that the player potentially would have went back into main, but Jonah P Don't exactly know if he was spotted or if he saw any of these players back over in mid, but... Oh, no,
man.
LG.
Oh,
LG! They thought about Garage for a quick second, but they walk right back into the two-man crossfire in the middle of B. Oh, Moose and Tig. Moose is probably going to go down to the side. Yes, he will. Saya player looking for another one. Mega long range against Tig, who's all the way over in C long. Does end up getting the kill off of the Frenzy, but it's a 1v4 for this, and he can't do anything with it.
This is for the map here.
They force bot for a reason. They have everything that they could possibly need for this. So in we go. Moose gonna be able to get the first, and B-Dog gets the second close range. Valen is here real quick though off that SMG and is able to get one, but not more than one. Now only 2 players remaining for LG. It's Tig and B-Dog. B-Dog. Oh, no. B-Dog is the last person remaining now in that 1v2. Oh, big headshot off the Marshall. Needs a quick scope onto Net to make it happen. But Valen going deep and Net going down, or Net taking one down. That's going to be the 13-1 going back in the hands of the guard. I mean, walk in the park, really.
Get ready to lock in their agent selection, and there it is, the chamber play coming in from Net and B-Dog, and
It'll be Net to just pull his teleports back here, and B-Dog, oh, the one-way smoke almost working perfectly to find one trade, as it looks like Tig wanted to get aggressive, and he's granted a kill for a 3v2.
Ooh, the 2 could be made. A little bit worse, though. There goes Dazzle around the corner, taking down Saya player. Tig doing the exact same thing to the side of Jonah P. Now Valen, now Tig. They're dancing around this Radiant box, trying to take down each other. The Valen, oh, he's pretty much on top of the spike, but it was just a fake. But Tig gets absolutely destroyed from... Compensating for this. Back over in Arcade. You do have one close, though. Saya player playing up that crossfire against Trent, and in comes the rest of the players. These Phantoms, they just grind out. No, excuse me, it's actually Spectres around the corner. Only SMGs here, but actually Moose. 2 kills back with the Classic. These last 2 players are incredibly lit, but how do they actually get that kill back onto Valen? They can't heal.
Oh, no.
B-Dog coming in with a big kill into Jonah P out of nowhere, too. Net now in a 1v2, but this one is quite possible. Ooh, he does find one at least. He's gonna stick to the ghost. Oh, Moose around the corner again. One shot to the body should be able to do it, but the flash in his face, and now he's only one hit too. Net in the exact same paper-thin position as his opponents. And LG
to come in to keep these players back in Canteen. Tig has even got a post-plan lineup, and Mata, just playing up close, is going to throw out the blast back and try and hold them back for a second longer as he finds the one frag. B-Dog trying to spray haphazardly. Things are starting to come crumbling down here for the guard as both Saya and Jonah P trying to put on this pressure, but Saya in a 1 versus 2 knows where the last player is but doesn't have the time, and that's LG taking a 3rd round by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah, that Viper Orb going up in quite the crafty position. That just forces out the rest of the players to go up from main, and there you go, Trent. A massive 2K onto LG as they try to sneak their way into the middle of B, and Trent, he could just continue to frag. We didn't see much of this over in the first game purely because everyone was able to frag out, but Trent, he's been one of the best players in the scene in the last month. Can he actually show it with a 4K? But no, he gets a 3K. And what other angles are the guard actually going to have to cover off of this? So there goes the Rolling Thunder. Trent is still held up. The flash is massive. Oh, Trent is actually able to get a kill off that being discombobulated. Still a 3v3 though. And there goes the control from Dish coming against them. LG, they don't watch their back line. And now the spike is dropped.
Moose though coming in from the back, and it's the guard not watching their back line this time around. A very late lurk. The Neural Theft coming out now, 30 seconds left as both Moose and B-Dog have to retrieve the spike here, but it's out in the open. It's right where they can see it, B-Dog.
Oh no, yeah.
Nobody's watching. Tough. Nobody's watching. They're gonna gift it right up here, and even then, B-Dog not able to find the frag, goes for the repeat, and that's what you want. Saya though, walking into the jaws of Moose. The timing is so critical.
Oh my God!
10 seconds left. Nothing at all there. Doing a late push in, assuming that the guard have picked that angle, and B-Dog able to hold his own now with the headhunter. And it looks like LG off of that to start their execution. Nothing really you can do here as again, we still have Moose on the other side of the map watching for that flank, but Saya is going to at least net one. They do find a couple frags here in a 4 versus 3, knocked down to 3.
I was about to say Trent could actually make this round a whole lot more possible. Hello, Nets.
Whoa.
To the back of the head of Tig. Where is Tig going? At least in the cold hands of Net. Now here we go. Showstopper actually already up for Saya player. That is just to put off a bit of danger, to scatter everyone in the middle of this site. Finally gonna use it. Back over in tower, but Mata pops out of the perfect time. And not only that, but has his own showstopper. Throws it right into the middle of sight, but only knocks down a little bit of HP from Net. They know where Dazzle is. They saw the flash a little bit earlier, but Mata coming up from behind. Gets the kill on the Jonah P. How much time does Mata actually have for this? Oh, Net! Net, he goes around sight. The nade covers.
Oh, the cage will just allow them to creep up slowly. Fault line goes in. Oh my goodness, Trent, even good for one. It's just enough, but Valen not able to hold down those lines. That'll push out the players in tower, and LG good to take this control. Have kept the site on lock as that brim smoke comes through.
And not only that, but Tig is going to be the one with the plant most likely, and he doesn't even need the plant. He gets the kill, and he's able to get the extra ult point for that orbital strike. But again, I was just worried about it because of how many players were actually retaking for the guard. But this round is essentially null and void unless Net pulls off some sort of miracle.
Up here, though. Doesn't have any util to hold them back for a second longer, but he will be able to get away scot-free. Now a little bit of a slight peek. This is a triple sniper setup and a double op setup. There's a tour de force coming into play here from Net. Finally, these aggressive peaks, I guess the ops, the snipers are really what they needed. And again, tour de force will continue to push forward. A second cypher cage comes out from Moose. Net so quick on that scope. It's going to be good for another. Now suddenly LG and their anti-eco of all rounds are going to drop another here as these ops, these tour de force really coming up big here as it's just the one from Mata. He's not going to be able to find much as those rotations so quick and clean from the guard. The peaks to try and get space back. It worked in the last round, but it doesn't work here. Oh, the timing! They toss a spike on over. Still two players. Only one. No one gets affected. The flash coming up huge to keep them alive. And Valen, a lovely trade, but it's just on Isaiah. Pinged out now by the Cypher Trap Fire. And LG.
It makes some space instead back over in tower, but it doesn't catch anyone. So now Trent's still watching over. The fault line is perfect, and the showstopper is even better right in the face of Jonah P. So there you go. The 1v1s that Jonah P were worried about, he just gets taken down in a flash right outside his own pit. We're still waiting for that orbital, but no, it's actually going to be a fault line plus the orbital at the exact same time. Great combo, and now it's a 3-on-3.
Spike wasn't even down.
Spike didn't go down.
I thought for sure it would have gone down in the last second.
It's not going to go down. It's not going to go down. Time is over.
Oh, it's Trent. Oh, my Trent.
Nice shot.
Same instance we saw with the guard on their defensive side. Not looking for too much control, but they will try and isolate this one fight on the Dazzle.
Oh, they did a really good job with it, though, but Dazzle still goes out and still gets the frags. Valen with two big ones, actually, opening things up still for LG, but you still have that space being taken back by at least just Dazzle, but Dazzle finally goes down. Now only two players remaining for Luminosity. B-Dog alongside Tig. Both coming in from mid. Still... Actually, you were looking at a pretty decent lack of util here for LG. Or, excuse me, for the guard.
I mean, it's the same instance here for LG as well, right? Tig has only gotten the molly. Or at least expose Saya play here, but angle, is that really going to be enough? Because you have, again, a player up drop.
Oh,
and
no,
even
they still lost it!
Yeah, even then.
Have a lot more space.
Yeah, fast play again. We're going to see the similar nade aftershock combo, but instead Saya not going to risk missing. It's the Judge up close, and that's a lovely combo from the guard to take that control. Fault line coming in. That'll stun a lot. Tig can be good for multiple, but Valen, good for at least that trade. Will keep things to an even 3 versus 3.
Oh, the wall. The boost up from Mata that was almost so good on top of that Viper wall to catch at least one kill on the Valen, but it doesn't happen. And now the guard, they have to crawl back. They had to take on at least one kill from that. They take down Moose, and now watch out for one more.
Now.
Dazzle, the 1v2, and Dazzle misses out from behind.
Ready for Trent. And are they really going to want to use it? They are indeed. That'll clear out at least Sand for now.
Here we go.
Strike. It splits them up, though. It's literally only 2 players out on the site. They will get the spike down. Lovely nade from Saya player to catch B-Dog off. Fortunate to find that frag. Now a 4-on-4. Trent tucked in with Saya player. Huge rolling thunder coming through. And showstopper's not exchanged, but instead Trent and Saya. The cross being held, and it's up to Moose. A catastrophe towards the holes as everyone goes down on LG and Moose has got to save. Just a couple seconds, and that's all LG needed.
Okay, but these toxins are going to go down quick. They're not fresh by any means. There goes Dazzle taking away the plant, essentially. 15 seconds left. It's going to be a free shot for Moose, but that Viper's pick comes up at the perfect time. Net lines up 2 kills, but now it's Jonah P in a 1v3. He's not even... Wait, is he going to be able to plant in the middle of his pit? Going to be able to plant behind it at least, but he's going to get pressured. The thrifty round back for LG to keep improving that fire rate just a little bit more and can make things a bit more chaotic. And out goes Mata with an immediate counter showstopper that could have gotten so many if the guard had actually, if they had actually committed to this. But Tig going in, 50-50s it with Net, swings out of the smoke, and it works out perfectly. All 3 players still remaining for the guard. They've all been revealed. This is a tragedy for the guard when it comes to the ace.
Shot clear on their sight. It will force Dazzle on this peak, but even then, Trent is good. But how good can he really get? So we know him to make nothing, or make something out of nothing. Apologies, but that's full A control. Really is the dish. Dish is the only area not really
what a pop.
contested. Big pop, like you said. 3 men out over towards Sand, and well, it's going to be Dazzle to try and hold it back. But Lovely trades through. B-Dog alone in this site. Quick with the op, needs to find a little bit more, but a jumping Net will catch him off guard. And Mata just trying to catch these players through the smoke. It will be a second attempt from Tig, but that's tied up 10-10. The guard
already won the middle of sight. The guard now in a 5v4.
That whole wrap through Sand again. The util popping again. Trent,
Trent
just trying to take the fight to their face. He doesn't even need to do that, but he still wants it nonetheless. They had the man advantage, and they still maintained it. They removed Dazzle. That's all the flash is gone from this round.
No
one's strike. There's nobody there. Nobody to receive, and now they're trying to approach slowly.
Viper orb up. They're still compensating for Dish. Valen has to get one here. Can he make it a second? Yes, he can. The guard.
One off for Valen to get on to his ultimate, and well, they're trying to take these fights. Door popped and one head gone. Dazzle does go huge with 2, and that should keep them at least for now in this round. But LG still again with here for Tig, and all 3 of them are approaching from the same spot. At least they've got 2 rifles. Nets stuck in the middle. He's gonna try and swing. Net couldn't get it. He's stuck, denied. The teleport not connecting, and now Trent has the flash, but there's a player up close. There's a wrap even as well. Flash goes through. Jonah P to find one. It's not enough time. They only get it to half. Jonah P with a huge first frag, but they've already stuck it all the way through, and LG keep themselves alive here in this series. Ready to pop on in, and it's going to be a fault line to clear out this site, but 2 players close and aggressive.
Yeah, does Net expect it? Net going in the corner, gonna be able to get one. No, not the second. Mata with the SMG goes in big, and the TP. B-Dog with a massive shot midair, and the TP goes away right before the showstopper connects. Here comes Jonah P. Needs to get 2 here to really make this possible. He does. Indeed, he does it. Mata now with a showstopper, coast to coast, nailing Mata from the other side of sight, and the nade nails it too. Mata from downtown.
Would have a free frag, but can he get a little more? Yes, he can. He's got 2. He's got 2, and he might have just saved the round there for LG. On low HP comes up huge. Jonah P has to hold this cross. There's nothing to keep him from it. Jonah P tagged down to 34 though.
Oh, and he's dead. Net now the last one remaining in a 1v3. Come on, Dazzle. That was the play to make everything happen here for LG. No way he sneaks up from behind with 16 HP, and he does it all. Now Net, 1v3. Had an opportunity on the shot in the middle of sight, but didn't connect. Playing his chamber. He has nothing to cover himself up with. He just has to fight this. Bit by bit. The Vandal's certainly going to help. Both players still sitting up in tower. Waiting up for the opportunity. There goes a fault line, and there you go.
And Saya tagged down to 3 HP and a double cross being held. Not good enough. It's a dink received to B-Dog, and he's not ready for it. The next net, though. Quick to adjust. That does open things up here now for the offensive take.
Mata, though, could line up multiple, but Saya player. What a flick. Back onto Mata. So 3 players remaining. Net coming in. Oh, but Net's gonna get absolutely slapped across the forehead by B-Dog. What a shot. You can barely see the pixel of enough. Oh, no. Fault line being lined up for Dazzle, but instead Dazzle gets lined up alongside B-Dog. This could actually be the tying score now for the guard, but in comes Moose in a 1v3, making a 1v2. The cage making it a whole lot tougher for any one of these players from the guard. Moose is watching back down in tree, so he actually has to watch 2 angles. In goes Saya player, gonna be able to get 1. There goes the flashback from Trent. Can Trent actually go in? No. I don't think so. The fault line's going to be in a bit too late. Flash finally going in, and he's actually finally able to get the kill. Dazzle from behind. Trent, that 180 was almost nasty. But Dazzle now realizing that the battle is still probably won just off of the damage. Now still has to bite out that 1v1. Net with a massive miss. Still 3 players in the middle of sight. Plant is still not going in. 20 seconds left. Saya player in a beautiful position. Can he get 2? Yes, he can get 2. 40 HP now remaining on Dazzle, and he is down and out for the count.
Goes towards tower. Cage comes
Oh,
up
the
the
one-way.
way through. Oh, but that peak Saya. Good to find one. Now Moose has to hold it down. He pops the cage into tower as well. He needs to be the guardian, and he cannot let anything through.
Oh, but he's not going to be able to find Net. Dazzle at the same time, though, with a big kill, and look how much ground they're gaining. Net has the crossfire. Jonah P with a big kill into B-Dog. Dazzle still keeps it at a 2v2. Jonah P strikes away at the final 2. The guard